When I was little, I used to think love poetry was cheesy. Something I didn't quite understand, something I couldn't quite get. When I was little, I knew love as it was in the fairy tales. Beautiful young princess in a stunning dress, falling helplessly in love with a handsome prince. When I was little, love was like mommy and daddy, how they went on dates and shared ice cream and kissed and held hands, and that was the love I knew. But then my thoughts grew. They grew louder than my heart, louder than the beating and thrumming and blood rush of emotional art. My thoughts gave voice to my soul. It was a translation for my understanding, and my mind was the translator, but the translator got things wrong. It missed words or mispronounced and didn't get the concept of the art that was in my chest. Repeated false translation that bounced and echoed off the walls of my head shouldn't echo. It's too full. Crammed with screaming words and ugly thoughts, my own voice drowning among the strangers that occupy my head. Someone once told me that the voice inside is stronger than the one in my neck, that the voice inside speaks my truth, but what if my truth is ugly like my thoughts? What if I am a bad person? A bad person. What is a bad person? And what is love? When I was little, I used to know what love was. Love was kindness and hugging my parents goodnight. When did love become obscure and confusing? Something I once knew from the depths of my gut. I grew up, and my thoughts grew wilder, like a garden overgrown with weeds that climb higher and higher, like a forest fire lit with a lighter and match. A stick. A fragment of mind. The original language lost to time. The art that got lost in translation got lost among the desperation of the strangers in my mind. The ones who don't recognize love, don't recognize me, I don't recognize me, I don't recognize them. The ones who question my heart and my gut, the intuition that once told me everything I trust, but what is trust and how can I find it? My head and my heart are at odds, and I am the peacekeeper, compromising between two parts of myself, shredding me in half. I can't take sides, but I can't hold on. They say love mental, but it's ripping me in two. It got lost in translation, my heart beating in desperation until its last thud. They say time heals, but how can time heal when my heart knows none? It only knows the abuse it suffered from my thoughts. The price of my mind is the art it costs. And when two pieces of myself no longer align, who am I? Where can I find her? The one who got lost in translation.